Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're taking an in-depth look at the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8, the 44mm one, and that's Samsung's latest flagship smartwatch. So in this video we will explore things like the battery life, the design, all of the new features, fitness and GPS tracking, and of course the health monitoring. So let's jump in. Alright, as you can see, the box hasn't changed at all over the last couple of generations. So once we open up the box we get a watch. There is this silver version, but you can also get the black one. In a separate box you will find some of the paper stuff and a charging cable. It looks just like the ones from the Galaxy Watch 7 and 6, and every watch is compatible with every charging station, which is great in my opinion. So in case you break the new one, you can just grab your old one and use this one. And all of the way at the bottom you will find the straps. I got the white ones, but there are so many colors that you can choose from, and also different materials like a sports band, you can grab a fabric band, or even a hybrid one. Alright, let's start right away with some of your features, the OneUI and the watch performance. And you can swipe left and right or open up apps without any delays. So that's great right here. But there is one thing that I did notice when I did all of the setup stuff as I got the watch fresh out of the box, and that is that the watch lagged hard. I could only swipe up and down, but left and right it did not work. Gladly I didn't have to restart the watch, and it started working again after like half a minute. Alright, up to some of your features, and let's start right away with your notifications, and I love that on the Galaxy Watch 8. Not only do you get notifications from all of your apps, but you even get photos in a good quality. Then there's also the reply option, like you can write your own text, you can use smileys or preset answers. Next we have the tiles. These ones are totally customizable. You can have multiple apps per tile, like you can have a bunch of health metrics on one, and you can scroll up and down to see them all. Or you can have a tile with a lot of sports stuff. It's really up to you. Now, a small tip on the side, and that is that you can also create app folders as well. Just drag and drop an application on top of another and it will create a folder automatically, and now you can also give this folder a name and change the color of the background. Now, the watch faces is always one of my favorite things on a smartwatch, and the Galaxy Watch 8 has a lot. So depending on the watch face, you can change the background color, the indexes and hands, the hand color, and also all of the complications. And over in your wearable app, there are many more watch faces that you can download for free. Like you have those OneUI 8 watch faces that are new. There is a sport classy look, heritage classy, daily dashboard, circle dashboard, minimal analog and digital, and dynamic digits. And I like every single one of them. Of course, the Galaxy Watch 8 has an always on display mode as well, but you cannot change the AOD watch face. This one will always follow your current watch face style. The Galaxy Watch 8 also has some old features, like you got the SOS emergency and the fall detection. There's the auto launch meteor, which I would always toggle on since it's a very practical feature. You can switch up the watch orientation, and you can even turn off the touch bezel. You have different gestures to control your watch, like you can double pinch your fingers, or you can shake your wrist, or you can do a knock motion to open up apps, or even play and pause your music. Now, one of the new additions is the digital assistant, Google Gemini, and this one is great. It can not only do some simple voice assistant things, but once you connect the Gemini to all of your apps, it can do summaries of your latest emails that you have received. You can find playlists on Spotify or YouTube Music, or you can control your smart devices at home. And there are many more things that you can do with Gemini. Another feature that you get through the mic and the speaker is the phone feature. This one allows you to receive and decline calls, or you can even start calls right from your smartwatch, and that doesn't even have to be connected to your phone if you have the LTE version. Of course, this watch also has an app store with all of the common apps, like you got YouTube Music, Spotify, mini games, WhatsApp, and other productivity apps. And the cool thing is that with Spotify or other music streaming apps is that you can download music straight to your watch and listen to it offline while you're working out. Now, the battery life is often a concern with smartwatches, but Samsung has made notable improvements right here. The Galaxy Watch 8 houses a large 435 mAh battery, or 325 mAh if we're talking about a smaller 40mm one. And with moderate usage, including notifications, fitness tracking, always on, display off, and sleep monitoring, I consistently get around 38 hours of battery life. Now, the company says that both Watch 8 sizes should last about 30 hours on a charge with the always on display enabled, or 40 hours without it. In my real world testing, the 44mm Galaxy Watch 8 came in just under those estimates. It lasted 26 hours with normal use and the always on display enabled. I also did not enable any battery saving functions. Now, during both battery tests, I wore the watch night and day and did at least one workout using the GPS. Now charging is quick thanks to the included magnetic charger, and it only takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge. So topping up over the night or while you're showering is convenient. So right here I have the larger active Bluetooth model with 44mm. Now the Galaxy Watch 8 comes with a 1.5-inch Super AMOLED screen and sapphire crystal glass and an always on display mode. A big improvement is the brightness level. Now the older version came with 2000 nits, which was already awesome, but this one right here now has 3000 nits, which is definitely bright enough for some workouts out in the sun, or if you just want to watch some tiny videos on your watch. This watch comes with 32 gigs of internal storage, which should be plenty for all of your games, pictures and apps. And like always, it is water resistant up to 5 ATM, so you can jump into the water without any worries. As for the case, you can expect to get an Armor aluminum frame, which is very doable, and it got a new design too. It's a little bit thicker on the corners and slimmer on the sides, which gives it a unique look and feel. Like always, there is an haptic bezel on this version or a rotatable bezel on the classic one. And this watch is once again only compatible with Android smartphones, but that shouldn't be a surprise anymore. Now, one thing you just have to know is that the Galaxy Watch 8 is the slimmest Galaxy Watch yet, even thinner than the Galaxy Watch 7, which offers a more seamless feel on your wrist, and this is a big improvement as it changed the feel during the night and during your workouts. Plus, your straps are super soft and they come with a convenient quick release function. Now, if we take a closer look, you can definitely see that you get a clean cut on top of the watch, and basically your display sits on top of the frame. Now on the side you will find two physical buttons just like with every Galaxy Watch, and they are pretty flush with the rest of the case. And again, both are customizable. Like you can connect any of your apps to the upper button, or you can open up your recently opened apps with the lower one, or by long pressing, you will get to your digital assistant. By the way, if you liked the video so far, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. By the way, you will also find the link to the smartwatch down below in the description. Now let's talk about the health metrics. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 basically has all of the trackers that you can think of. You have a heart rate tracker that will track all day and all night. You got stress tracking, SpO2, blood pressure measurement, and the body composition. This one will track your BMI, BMR, fat mass, and a few more stats. And that's not all. You'll also get an ECG tracker, and in order to use this one, you just need to rest your finger on the top button for half a minute, and that's it. The sleep tracker pretty much stayed the same if compared to last year's Galaxy Watch. It will track your sleep duration, your sleep cycles, and even detects if you're snoring. And I have to say that it feels like that the watch got a little bit more accurate regarding the time that I went to bed and woke up. Now in addition, we now also have the antioxidant index. Just place a thumb on the sensor to measure the carotenoid levels in your skin and see how healthy your current diet and lifestyle is. There is the HS index, which supports a healthier aging and a more balanced lifestyle. And lastly, we have the vascular load, which helps you to stay informed about your heart health. As for the activity tracking, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 is great. So like an older version, you get a lot of workouts, like running, triathlon, swimming, winter, and ball sports, and some very specific gym workouts. You can also change your workout display and customize it, like you can change up to 6 different metrics. So like this, you will always have enough knowledge during your workouts and runs. You can also customize your heart rate zones, which is perfect for all of the runners out there, and you have the running coach. The big improvement comes when we are talking about the built-in GPS. To be honest, I wasn't always a big fan of the GPS of Samsung smartwatches, but with the Galaxy 8, things have changed a bit. It is now just as good as the GPS on other top smartwatches like the ones from Apple, Garmin, or Huawei. You have next to no deviations on your workouts, and only sometimes for short stretches the GPS tracking is a little bit off, but still very good. I tried it out in different places like next to the highway, in the forest and city, or in an open park, and it always tracks the GPS accurately. And guys, there we have it. So I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.